Well, we're out having our walk and we've just come across the swans. So they're all here. We've got 1, 2 there, 3 there, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So mummy, daddy and all the babies. The babies are not babies anymore, they're big, but the beaks haven't turned yellow yet, well, orange, and the feathers are not all pure white, so they've got a little way to go. They're one in April last year, so they've got a while to go yet to be a year, but aren't they beautiful? So it's Sunday afternoon and tea time it is on the wall. It is 5:10 and Mike has made a very lovely cottage pie with a cheesy topping.
Oh, here it comes.
This looks rather gorgeous actually. Oh, look at that.
Cheesy wheezy.
Cheesy wheezy. The portion control's gone out the window again, hasn't it?
The test for today?
But no, that looks lovely. Clever, are you?
Well, not until we find out how it tastes.
It'll be lovely, it usually is.
Yes, I'm sure.
Well, I'm out for the day. I've come to see our friends Rachel and Chris, and they have little children in their garden, as you can see. I don't know whether they've named them or anything, but we have 2. There's another one somewhere who's walked away. I think they're eating all the bits from the birdies. But there are 2 squirrels, and aren't they beautiful?
So it's Friday. It's absolutely horrible out there. Look at this, look at my window. Completely steamed up. That's how warm it is in my shed. But then again, I have got 2 heaters on at the moment. But it's been raining non-stop, pretty much, for about 12 hours now. Better, I can see out now. And it's just been horrible. It's dark, it's dank, it's filthy. And I've got water coming in through the sides of the shed, just under the window, which isn't good. So I think, yeah, it might be that although it's staying away from the electrics, there's no water getting in where the switches are or the lights or anything, which is good. They're all perfectly fine, and I've checked around the sockets and around the bottom and where the internet comes in and that kind of stuff. That's all fine. There's no issues. But going forward, I was just looking under the table then, but going forward, it might be that next year we might have to replace my shed with one like Ian's. So, who knows? So it's Saturday morning. You see we've had plenty of rain, all the water runoffs are full. Just on our way up to the railway lines. Ian's not feeling very well this morning. His diverticulitis has flared up, so he's not had a very good night's sleep. So I said I'd walk the boys this morning, even though it's still wet and raining. So I had a message from my auntie this morning. There's a tree outside their house, or was a tree outside their house, which has fallen down in the night in between, causing some damage to the car and the house. She sent me some pictures. I'll show you a couple here. But luckily no one was hurt. So all down to apparently Storm Claudia, which I didn't realise was an actual storm, which is why it's been so filthy horrible for the last few days. It's Saturday morning. Actually, it's just turned Saturday afternoon. It's just gone 12 o'clock. We've just had to pop into the local garage because the tyre pressure in the back left tyre has dropped, and that's the one we had the puncture in last week. But we think it might be a faulty valve rather than another puncture. We've just come back from Gainsborough, where we've been doing some grocery shopping, and the tyre pressure warning came up on the dashboard on the way back. So Ian just asked us to pop in, just have a word with them, see if I can get it looked at once and for all, because it's done it quite a lot. The last time, like I said, we did it was a puncture. We didn't know it had a slow puncture, but this time I think it actually is the valve, because this is the sort of thing that was happening before, but we'll see what happens. So it's Sunday morning, just after 10 a.m. I've come for a walk into town with seagulls on the canal, which is a bit unusual. Don't normally see seagulls on the canal, but it's a beautiful, crisp autumn morning. Morning ducks. It's Tuesday, 10 to 4 in the afternoon. Listen to it. Oh, maybe you can't hear it, or the sound of the heater. So, just for a change, it's raining again. I've just been I've just been creating an art journal page in my my altered book journal. So this was the Dick Francis book that I picked up at the local supermarket on one of the charity shelves, and I decided to convert it into a art journal. So that's the art journal page that I've just done, and the stamp set that I've just used for the leaves are my new tattered half-tone leaves. These are being released on the 28th of November. Pre-order now on the website, so they are available now on the website. They will come as one. I've actually cut mine out individually, just to make it easier to stamp and do clusters like I've just done. Didn't take long, and all I really used was a pair of little scissors like that. Literally just cut round and just throw away the waste, and then you've got a whole different use for them then. So that's what I've been doing today, or this afternoon. Ian's been out today. He's been out on an errand. He's been over to Derby to deliver a machine, one of his steampunk machines, to one of his customers. He didn't get back until like half an hour ago or so, and I was filming, so he didn't interrupt me, which is nice. But yeah, since I started, it's been chucking it down with rain out there. You can tell it's autumn, can't you? Oh, it's cold this morning. Come on, Nippy. Come on. And you can tell how cold it is this morning because we've got ice. Ice baby, as Ian said.
I really like it does on any.
No, absolutely. So all the puddles are iced over. Oh, and there's a train. Yes, well not, well, maybe that exact train, who knows? Yeah, so there's loads of ice about. Oh, definitely wintry. Oh, it's just run off. Just not quick enough. It was a baby deer.
It was beautiful. I've seen him two or three times.
Just not being able to get my camera out quick enough to take his picture.
Just sat in the bush there looking at us. Oh, I hope we've not frightened him.
Well, he won't be frightened because he's already come back 2 or 3 times, hasn't he?
That's true.
So we did say it was cold. As you can see, it has started to snow. But it's not settling, not just yet anyway. It's not it's not coming down hard enough to settle just yet, but it's definitely there. First snow of winter. Has the printer finished?
It's like watching paint dry. Literally, it's like watching ink dry coming
It's a
out.
very, very slow inkjet printer. So, as you can see, haircut. Ian had a beard trim.
A proper
We
one.
actually went to the barber's. I had my ears lowered, and yeah, and you had a proper beard trim. It's the first time we've had the full Turkish treatment, isn't it?
It was wonderful. I thought I'll just trim it. So he got his clippers out. I thought, here we go. And he started cutting the back of my neck. I thought, he's going to do my hair. As if there's anything to cut. And he shaved on my neck. Then he did under here. Then he got all this off. Then he did my eyebrows. And I thought, oh, that's it. No, it wasn't. He then made some soap up, lathered up.
Complete
wet shave me there, here.
With a cut throat.
With a cut throat. And that is... thinking of Sweeney Todd. And I thought, oh, that's it. No, hot towel. Oh no, then he put some green face mask on. I look like something out of Death Becomes Her, I tell you. It was just this green face mask here and all around here. I thought, what the hell's this for? Then he put a hot towel on. Oh, it did burn.
It's the first time you've ever had one, isn't it?
Yeah, but I came out and then he put some moisturiser on, then he waxed it all off. I felt so squeaky clean and tidy.
Excuse me.
So yes, I'm going to go once a month, I think, now and have it done. And I'm tinting this little bit here.
I don't think they do tinting at the barbers.
No, I'll just get some mascara.
And get some of that stuff you put on and it gradually darkens as you use it.
Yeah.
Possibly. Anyway, so the reason we kind of like jumped on just to kind of like final and round off this week's vlog, I've had some issues with my YouTube channel recently, where I've noticed that because of the new YouTube algorithm, the amount of people coming to the channel and viewing the videos has dropped dramatically, significantly over the past few months. Actually, since probably about May, I would have said. It started to get worse and worse and worse, and it's primarily because they've changed the way that they send out notifications to people. So if you're watching this and you received a notification, you're one of the lucky ones. There are lots of people out there that are not receiving notifications because YouTube will just start sending them, even though they're subscribed to my YouTube channel. YouTube are not sending out the notifications to let them know that there's a new video. And I've had comments from people saying, I thought you stopped months ago, or I haven't seen anything new from you for months. And it's all because of this YouTube new algorithm
AI.
where they've handed over kind of like how the notifications and things have been sent out over to AI, and it's just all it's doing is sending out notifications to people who it thinks might be interested, not those who have expressed an interest by subscribing to the channel. So even though I've got 32,000 plus subscribers, only a fraction of those, about 3%, are actually receiving.
Doesn't make business sense to me.
It doesn't.
YouTube,
it's ridiculous. But what it's having a knock-on effect to people coming over to the YouTube channel, finding out whether or not there's any kind of like new products or anything that I'm doing, like the new stamps and stencils and all that kind of stuff. So it's had a dramatic effect. So much so that I actually contacted YouTube yesterday and had a 40-odd minute conversation with somebody.
Which was a complete waste of time.
Which was a complete waste of time, because they just will not accept that there is anything wrong. And all they do is just cut and paste YouTube policy into your conversation that you're having, because it's obviously all done by chatbot these days. And I did end up saying, I'm actually speaking to a real human person. And they said yes, but the responses that they were giving me back leads me to suspect that they weren't a real person at all. And it was all pretty much about the fact that they're withholding data about what people are watching and when they're watching it. And there are big gaps in my analytics that tells me, about views and all that kind of stuff, which is also how we get paid on YouTube. We get paid per 1,000 views with adverts on.
It's a pittance.
It is a pittance. Because if a YouTube video that I put out gets sent out and only gets like 300-400 views, which is ridiculous after I've been doing this for 10 years and with a subscriber base of 32,000 plus, I should be getting more views than just 300 to start off with. And because of that, I'm only getting paid a small percentage of what I should be getting paid for that. So literally YouTube is killing my YouTube channel. So I've been sat racking my brains trying to work out different ways in which to earn a living, including stopping doing it altogether. Stopping doing YouTube. I have considered going and getting a part-time job in a supermarket because I'll be earning more money, to be honest. And it's not, it never used to be just about the money, but because this is now my job, because
it has to be about the money.
It now has to be about earning a living. Obviously I'm getting revenue from sales of products that I'm producing, and I'm also doing stuff with like Indigo Blue and that kind of thing. And also I've got day job stuff, which is producing, graphic design work. It's still, because I've reduced the amount of what I'm doing to fit YouTube in, it no longer fits the full spectrum of what I need.
Put mum and dad into it as well.
And then, of course, I wanted to take a bit of time away to look after those. So yeah, it's worried me for the last few weeks or so. And I just wanted to share my concerns, not necessarily with you, because you can't do anything about it. I understand you guys can't do anything about it. It's something that I'm going to have to try and work through, or try and find a workaround. So I've been talking about doing live streams, which the technology is there, it works, I've tested it, it's in fully working order. All I have to do literally is just start streaming now. But I've been trying to work out a way of being able to do that and offer something new and something more value, if you like, to my subscribers and friends and followers and customers. And the only way I can think of doing that without giving up altogether, and like I said, going to find a job in a supermarket stacking shelves or working on a checkout, because believe me, minimum wage in the UK is such now that would pay all the bills. Even part-time would cover it. But I like doing what I'm doing. I love doing what I'm doing, and I love the community that we've built up over the last 10 years. And this year is the 10th anniversary since I started doing it. And by now, after 10 years, I should have a thriving business that is paying the bills. But YouTube is killing that, completely and utterly killing it. It's just literally, my revenue is just taking a nosedive. And I can't see that it's going to be changing. They're shifting the way that they present things. They're shifting and paying more attention to what I can only describe as AI generated rubbish.
Tripe.
It is. It's just tripe. But it seems that the younger generation are where the views are and where the revenue is. So they're cutting out all those older people who are not interested in watching AI generated videos or not interested in in ephemeral stuff. So we have to kind of like take a step back and say, right, okay, what can we do now away from YouTube that's going to add value and make what people want to come to visit? And the only way I can think of doing that is by setting up, and I think I've mentioned this before because it's been in my mind for quite a few months now, is by setting up a what I'm going to call an exclusive kind of creator club. I've been through lots of different names for it in my own mind: the Mixed Media Academy, like I said, the Creator Club, and all that kind of stuff. But do it as a paid subscription service. Now, I know I've mentioned this in the past about doing live feeds, and I've talked about subscription services and doing things which is paid on a monthly subscription. But now I'm really, really seriously going to have to think about it. Still do obviously videos for YouTube, because that's just the way. I can't just stop completely dead and then move over. It has to be a gradual transition from one to another, if that's the way it goes. I mean, tomorrow YouTube might just suddenly decide to switch flick a switch and turn the AI off and it go back to normal. Who
That's
knows?
unlikely.
It is unlikely, but I've got to think about the future, and I've got to think about how things are going to have to evolve to survive. So that's what I'm thinking about at the moment. Whether I I'll keep on going with YouTube and submitting stuff, still do the mission inspirations, still all that, but offer something extra, something new for those that want it. And if that does build into a way that I can earn a living from that, then that becomes the main focus.
Yes. Yeah.
I have found an alternative to YouTube, a different service where I can upload videos and then have those videos linked and played out on my website through the blog, which is what I currently do with the videos that are on YouTube. So people can still find out what I'm doing. All they have to do is just come to the website and look at the blog, and all the new stuff is going to be there. Some of it may have to go behind a paywall, just like a low monthly subscription for exclusive content. So that's kind of the way we're thinking at the moment, unless things change or unless I can find something else to do that will generate the same sort of revenue that I used to get from YouTube. So it's not the end. Things may just change slightly.
But they have to change.
But they're going to have to change if YouTube won't. And if YouTube are refusing to accept that there's any issue, there's anything that's wrong, and I know I'm not the only one who's noticed this. There are other YouTubers that have also noticed that that things have been different recently. So I'll keep you informed. We'll keep talking. We'll keep letting you know what's happening and how that might be working. I've already started working on building a separate section on the website which is subscription based. I've already got that. It's already there. I've already tested it, and I have already linked the live stream to the new club section on the website
as well, isn't
with
it?
live chat too. So you don't even have to be on YouTube to see the chat. You can actually see the live stream and the chat, and you can chat on my website on the live stream as well. So you don't even have to go anywhere near YouTube. It's all there on my website. So those people that don't like it can still get access to it and all that kind of stuff. So so it's just a case of watch this space, and like I said, as and when there's any updates, we'll let you know.
I worry about him.
Well, I'm worried about me too.
Oh.
Because the money that we earn, obviously,
what pays the bills.
It's what pays the bills and puts food on the table. So, it's a worry for anybody in these days. And I understand the current global situation, particularly over in the States, where people are worried a lot more than we are here, but with good reason. But, so I know we're not the only ones, but I'm just letting you know what's going on and what our thought processes are for the moment. So that's it. I think that's enough for this week.
Yes, and as they say in France, au reservoir.
Au reservoir, indeed. Bye for now. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. And don't forget, you can access your exclusive angel-only content over on my website. There's a link in the description area below. Thank you.